The fanfare is sounded, telling the world that the sovereign is in Parliament. Duke of Edinburgh emerges and Queen too, when the Queen sets foot in the Palace of Westminster. The royal standard will replace the Union flag at the top of the Victoria Tower. Against the dazzling blue sky in this May morning, the Lord Great Chamberlain and the Earl Marshal have welcomed the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh. Chris Grayling, the Lord Chancellor.
My Lords and members of the House of Commons, my government's legislative programme will continue to focus on building a stronger economy so that the United Kingdom can compete and succeed in the world. It will also work to promote a fairer society that rewards people who work hard. My government's first priority is to strengthen Britain's economic competitiveness. To this end, it will support the growth of the private sector and the creation of more jobs and opportunities. My ministers will continue to prioritise measures that reduce the deficit, ensuring interest rates are kept low for homeowners and businesses. My government is committed to building an economy where people who work hard are properly rewarded. It will therefore continue to reform the benefit system, helping people move from welfare to work. Measures will be brought forward to introduce a new employment allowance to support jobs and help small businesses. A bill will be introduced to reduce the burden of excessive regulation on businesses. A further bill will make it easier for businesses to protect their intellectual property. A draft bill will be published establishing a simple set of consumer rights to promote competitive markets and growth. My government will introduce a bill that closes the Audit Commission. My government will continue to invest in infrastructure to deliver jobs and growth for the economy. Legislation will be introduced to enable the building of the high-speed 2 railway line, providing further opportunities for economic growth in many of Britain's cities. My government will continue with legislation to update energy infrastructure and to improve the water industry. My government is committed to a fairer society where aspiration and responsibility are rewarded. To make sure that every child has the best start in life, regardless of background, further measures will be taken to improve the quality of education for young people. Plans will be developed to help working parents with childcare, increasing its availability and helping with its cost. My government will also take forward plans for a new national curriculum, a world-class exam system, and greater flexibility in pay for teachers. My government will also take steps to ensure that it becomes typical for those leaving school to start a traineeship or an apprenticeship, or to go to university. New arrangements will be put in place to help more people own their own home, with government support provided for mortgages and deposits. My government is committed to supporting people who have saved for their retirement. Legislation will be introduced to reform the way long-term care is paid for, to ensure the elderly do not have to sell their homes to meet their care bills. My government will bring forward legislation to create a simpler state pension system that encourages saving and provides more help to those who have spent years caring for children. Legislation will be introduced to ensure sufferers of a certain asbestos-related cancer receive payments where no liable employer or insurer can be traced. My government will bring forward a bill that further reforms Britain's immigration system. The bill will ensure that this country attracts people